we've talked about the ambiguity at the federal level with regards to spending, but I think also of concern for people is the narrative or dialogue that's come out of the Trump administration, specifically with Health and Human Services Secretary RFK Jr., and some of the attitudes and opinions he's voiced about the population you serve. And I'm curious if you have any concerns about the dialogue out of DC right now.
I have all the concerns everyone has. I have trouble sleeping at night as well. I mean, some of RFK's comments in particular have been particularly alarming in the way that he sees people with disabilities as ruining families. I think was how he described people with autism as a disease, as something to sort of figure out so we can get rid of it, right? So that certainly is alarming to not just myself, but to our entire advocacy community.
Is he just not a smooth talker? Because I have to imagine there are families who, in dark moments, say, "Boy, my life would be easier if we didn't have to deal with this," or "I really wish I could have a child to walk down the aisle or take care of me in the future." So, is he saying what people think, but just in a bad, not PC way, or is he out of step with how the community thinks?
No, I think that you're absolutely right that there is a significant part of our family and advocacy community that deal day to day with the struggles associated with raising and loving someone who has very significant behavioral challenges or communication challenges, for example, when we're talking about someone with significant autism, and really agree at the core of what RFK is saying in terms of needing more research dollars, more attention on understanding underlying conditions. I think the entire system would agree that we benefit from research on long term health outcomes and how we can better meet the needs of people from a health perspective, right? So there is certainly both sides here, and certainly don't mean to minimize the experience of anyone living with a loved one with a really significant disability and the challenges that creates for them.